for you today, plus the meal in between. We're going to do player interviews, and we'll eat, and we'll have coordinators, Coach Jones, after lunch. So starting off here, I've got a couple of offensive guys. On your left is sophomore wide receiver Jeremy Jones, and on your right is senior center Trey Clark. Guys, we'll open up for you to start. You're halfway through preseason camp. I know Coach Matthews probably has you under wraps, no secrets, but talk about, you got a new offense that you're learning going into this season. How's it progressing, and how's everything going so far?
It's progressing real good. We have a real dynamic offense. I think we go through our bumps and bruises, but overall I think we're gaining. I think we're doing what we're supposed to do to be where we want to be at later on in the season. So we'll end up being where we want to be at.
And right now we're just working hard, staying focused on each practice. It's fall camp right now, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be hot. But I think it's really important for us as a team to just stay focused on each practice and want to improve the fundamentals and really get the ins and outs of our offense worked out before our first game.
Questions for the guys?
You got some. It's definitely a step up this year. Got some tough teams in front of you, and it is going to come down to playing full speed ahead, 4 quarters. How are you guys doing on your conditioning? I mean, you going to give us 4 quarters?
Yes, sir. The new offense we're running is very fast-paced. It's very high tempo, and that demands great conditioning. So I think with our off-season, summer workouts, and fall camp, I think we're really making strides in that area.
Along with what he said, we do conditioning, but it's not like running suicides or a lot of gases. We do it while we're doing plays, like we do fast tempo things, running formations, getting lined up fast, just like we were doing a real game.
Talk about the offensive line. What's going to be a strength? What are you guys working on now that you have to improve?
In terms of our strengths, I think the ability for us to play fast and utilize some of our athleticism is going to be very important. In terms of our weaknesses, we got to get better at some of our pass pro stuff, and I think just really learning to play together is going to be big for us. We have some guys that are stepping into starting roles and just getting used to playing next to one another is going to be important for us.
What about senior leadership this year? We got some younger linemen that are coming in, and you guys are going to have to lead the way. How's the senior leadership been?
I think it's been great. Coach Jones really harped on that from the end of last year when he said that that was a big area for us to focus on was our leadership, and I think the seniors have done a great job of stepping into that role. But I also think that we've had a lot of underclassmen step up and really take on some of those leadership roles and do a great job there as well.
How does your size stack up in the offensive line versus say, some of the other teams?
We're going to face some bigger teams and some bigger defensive linemen. I think our style of offense is great for our offensive linemen in terms of, like I said, utilizing our athleticism, playing fast, and so I think where we make up, where we lose some in terms of size, we'll make up for with our quickness and our strength.
Jeremy, you got a lot of receivers coming back with experience at the collegiate level, but not in this offense. I mean, is this an easy transition for you? A lot of similar routes. I mean, I know that a bunch of you guys are. Looks like a 2 deep is pretty set, and it's a lot of guys who've been here before.
It wasn't at first. When we first started in the spring, it wasn't easy. We had to really study the playbook, get in there, learn the plays, watch a lot of film. But when the summer came, we knew a little bit of what we had to do, and where we needed to be. And that helped us out. And fall came, like it wasn't a big learning curve because we went through it during the spring and we carried it on through the summer. So fall came, we knew what we had to do, and we knew what we had to do, and we just, instead of actually trying to learn things, we went out there and executed.
Do you foresee good things for this offense by the middle and the year?
Oh yeah, most definitely. The speed of the offense is something I've never seen before. I've never been in, so it's something new to me. And coach always says that we're not even close to where we need to be. But looking at what we did to the defense this past Saturday, for us not being there, like I can't even imagine what it will be like whenever we do get to where we need to be.
Are we going to see a completely different offense this year, or going to take a little bit from each year? I mean, what are we going to do different?
Well, some of our plays we've run in the past, but for the most part, it's fairly new offense. It's very fast-paced, spread type.
Everybody's catching on okay, and
Yes, sir. I think the progression's going really well from spring and then carrying it over to fall camp. For sure.
The fact that we have a lot of veteran receivers, well, not just receivers, but players who play early on, that's helping too, because they know what we have to do and they know what we have to do in order to be a dominant team.
Jeremy, you talked about watching film with the new offense. Obviously, Coach Matthews coached at a couple different schools. Are y'all watching film, missing everything, and how does that help y'all in practice after watching other teams do it?
Yeah, we actually do. We watch a lot of Southern Miss. The whole offense basically came from Southern Miss. So when we need to go back to something or refer back, that's where we go. But that's what we did early on before we knew everything, before we knew how to run everything. But now we really just focus on us and just watch film on ourselves.
Trey, there are 3 senior starters gone from the offensive line this year. Talk about some of the guys who have stepped in next to you and how you think they're going to handle the new starting assignments.